Hey guys, so this apparently came out shortly after the other live stream she did that I covered this morning. Oh my god, what a weird day, you guys. Um, I've not been, I'm getting better, okay? My legs are starting to feel a little bit better, but I'm still really tired. I'm taking a lot of naps. And I'm not really getting up and walking around like my whole balcony and checking things out and stuff like that. And apparently, some signs appeared on the pool gates today. Um, and the cheer members are like, "Does Jenna know? Why would I know, you guys? Why would I fucking know? You really think I'm spying on that pool like a lot, right?" I can't even. They think that I'm like looking at the pool constantly. I'm not. All I know is that there were some trucks like stopped in front of the bathroom today that I think might have been related to the landscaping crew, but I really have no idea why these signs appeared on the gates that say the pool is closed. I have no fucking clue. I have nothing to do with this. This is literally because there's a dude on the board who he's breaking the pool rules, and he was there with his family last night, or friends, I don't know, because it's not like I was looking. I was just hearing it happen. He was there till like 10:30 at night banging on shit. Totally banging on shit. And our pool closes at 10 on weeknights, you guys. So I started making phone calls and saying, "Hey, what's going on down there?" But I didn't fucking put up signs. I can't even with you guys. I have no idea why those signs appeared. I can't. It's so hilarious. It was probably the landscaping crew. Maybe they're gonna like do some tree trimming or something. I don't know. Like, I have no idea. No clue why. I don't know. So, anyway, let's see what Chantel is up to with her bullshit diabetes arc. Once again, thank you to Unicorn Pondu for capturing the content, providing commentary, and allowing little people like me to tag along.
Well, hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Ponju. Welcome back to another video. And Chantal uploaded another video today about her going to the doctor about her hyperglycemia, which I would think that she would have done the second that she saw that she had a super high reading instead of going on a live stream for like an hour and a half or something. Like, okay, and also on top of that, this one's going to be a lot of medical talk, so if you're not, that big of a fan of it, I get it. And also on top of that...
Well, I mean, it's probably the what is it called? A glucometer. Probably is operating perfectly fine. But she just doesn't want to accept the results, right? Because Salah got a 5, which is a normal rating. And hers were off the charts high. And then she's like, "Oh, but it was much lower when I went to the doctor." Well, what happened in between those readings? What happened in between those readings, girlfriend?
we're making content out of this. Great. Love that for us. Woo. So, with that being said, I guess let's see what Chantal has to say today about her diabetes, shall we?
Hey guys, my blood sugar is still very high. I retested it after a nap and it was like 24. So I'm going to the doctor now. Hi guys, so I just ran into the bank and it is like 48 degrees Celsius or 118 degrees Fahrenheit right now.
So, your blood sugar reading is that high, and yet we're stopping somewhere for, like,
They're paying in cash, Unicorn Fondue. Do you understand this? They are stopping at the bank so that they can pay for this in cash. Think about it.
Ma'am, I think there's a little bit, like, more of an issue here than, I think a bank could have waited a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just the beginning of summer. But actually I don't feel too bad. I'm not sweaty or anything, but like I'm in the AC, but my house is so cold that when I come out, I feel like, the heat, it feels nice. So I'm going to the...
Well, you're the one who set your temperature to 60 degrees Fahrenheit in your fucking apartment. Like, who the fuck does that? Why don't you take off your Darth Vader fucking gown and actually dress for summertime?
Doctor, I'm going to get a full checkup and I don't know whatever else they're going to recommend, but I'll keep you guys posted. I know a lot of you were very concerned. I'm actually really concerned. I wasn't expecting my blood reading to be that high today when I took it. I was like expecting it to be like 10. I don't know. I haven't been eating and I was fasting and I'm down 15 kilos. But I don't know. I guess it's just unmanaged. Like I haven't been taking my medications properly. That's my problem. I really can't stand the way the metformin.
And yet you're surprised whenever, like, you're not taking the medication properly, and yet you're surprised whenever stuff like this happens. Like, man, what do you think the medicine's for? Like, there's a reason why you should be taking it properly. Like, oh, good Lord, help me.
Gives me digestive issues, but it's just too bad for me. Like, I can't muck around anymore. Like, I'm beyond an idiot for ever doing that and not taking my meds properly. So from now on, there's no way I'm missing anything, and I'm going to listen to the doctor 100%, and we'll see if that makes a difference. So,
we'll see if that makes a difference. We'll see. Okay, Chantal, why don't you take off the goddamn filters and be real about yourself?
Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted anyways, with updates as I go along.
A Verbo is for sharing all kinds of moments.
So there is no date on this. It's zoomed in. We have no idea if this is like her December notes or what this really is. Like, it doesn't, it has no relevance to us, and it does not have a way in.
Hi guys, alright, so I'm just back at home sitting by
Oh, let me fix that. You're welcome.
my window here with my black in the background. So just to update you guys, early this morning after Fajr, maybe like 4 or 5 in the morning, I did a live stream. I was fasting for several hours. The last time I ate was the day before, around 5 or 6 p.m. And so basically, I did my fasting blood sugar, and it was my glucometer said 24. So actually, I learned today because they tested my blood at the clinic today, and my meter is off. So I'm going to read through the manual and see if there's anything I'm doing wrong. I don't know.
Your meter's not off. It tested correctly for Salat. So it tested correctly for you as well. You really do have blood sugar levels that are that high, and you are that sick.
But anyway, so I got freaked out by the number. It was like in the 20s. It was like 21, 22. So what I did was after getting off live, I was like really freaked out, and I was just like, I'm going to rest some more. I'm going to sleep some more. So I did that. When I woke, I took my blood sugar again. It was like 24, which isn't accurate, but so I have to preface by saying I'm supposed to be on a medication that is like a metformin medication, but it's combined with something else. And I'm supposed to be on 2,000 milligrams a day, so I would take it twice a day. Especially when I was sick, I wasn't taking any of my medications. And I want to say that I take full responsibility for...
No. Unless you're claiming that you've been sick like all goddamn year. Right? You've been sick all goddamn year, right? And you haven't been taking your medications, but you're taking something like 5 fucking antibiotics, which were not listed on your paperwork. So you were not honest with the doctor that you spoke to about what's going into your system right now? Okay, girl.
This health episode, because if I stayed on my medication, I'm sure that this wouldn't even be an issue.
Which, I mean, at least finally is some sort of like common sense in one of these videos. Finally, because it's usually like, yeah, guys, I don't know what's wrong. Even though I didn't take my medication or did anything properly, it's so weird and quirky. Like, thank you. Only took, 7 years to finally take some sort of accountability for something? Anyways.
So, I haven't been taking my medication, my diabetic medication, for a long time. So that's my fault. I take 100% responsibility and accountability, and I will never miss another pill unless, like, for some reason I can't and I'm incapacitated.
I also love how this is the thing that she's taking full responsibility for, and this is all my fault, and I'll never let this happen again. Like, out of every single thing that's ever happened on her channel, this is like the thing that she takes responsibility for out of everything. A lot of choices were being made.
But I'm not. So basically, I took a pill after, when I was on live stream, after I saw how high that was. So I took a pill, and then I woke up, I said, okay, I said I'm going to go to the doctor, the emergency clinic, if my blood sugar is not going down. Maybe I need insulin or something like that. So I ended up going to an emergency clinic, and they tested my blood right away, and they're like, do you have any heart palpitations? I wanted to make sure, I told them what my blood sugar reading was, and I said, no, I feel okay, I'm just a little bit dizzy. So, which could also the heat, it's very hot today. So anyways, they sent me to the nurse station, and they tested my blood, and it was 16, and not 24. So,
yeah, I mean, that's better, but like at the same time, though, 16 is still very, 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 very high, so...
So she asked me if I'm supposed to be on any medication, and I said yes, and I let her see all the notes from the previous doctor I saw, because I went to a different clinic today. And,
again, why are we at...
Yeah, why? Why'd you go to a different clinic, Chantel? Are you afraid of having a history with a singular doctor? What is the problem here? Are you afraid that they're going to realize that you're a visitor from outside of the country who is abusing their medical services? Why are you going to different clinics? What are you doing with yourself right now?
Other place, like, why not go back to the place that you were at before? Weird.
She said, just basically, keep taking the medications, and if you notice in like a few days that the numbers are not changing once you have the medication back in your system, after maybe 4 or 5 days, then if it keeps going up and up, then yeah, you like go to the emergency again. But she said she doesn't think it's like, dire emergency, because I haven't been taking my meds. So if I take my meds, my blood sugar levels won't be what they are, is what they suspect. So, I got more prescriptions for a whole bunch of my medication, and I'm just going to stick to it and see what happens. Like, so far it's going down. Like, it was higher, right? So, well, according to my machine, but anyway, 16 is lower than what my machine read. Now, when I got home and I tested with my machine, it said 20 instead of 24. So, I don't know. My machine is a bit whack, so I'm just going by there.
No, I think your blood is a bit whack, and you're probably having a plum in between these little visits. I don't think you're being honest to us about what you're ingesting.
Their machine, I guess. But I guess with
I would try to see if I can get either a refund or a new machine at that point, because, girl, if you're having that much trouble with that machine already and it's like the first day that you have it, no.
There's nothing wrong with the machine, Unicorn Pondu. It tested perfectly for select. That's some bullshit.
Not reliable in the slightest.
with my machine, if it's like, you know, it was 24 and now it's 20, so it's still going down on my machine regardless, even if it's like, I don't know, there could be many different factors. I don't know why it's not testing properly. It's a brand new machine. But I don't really have much else to report. Like, again, this is all my fault. I'm not being responsible with my health, and it's very...
Okay, so at this point, she's just like, I gotta keep talking just a little bit more so that way I can get to 8 minutes. So I'm going to speed her up to 1.5 because we're probably not going to be hearing anything that we haven't already heard before. You're welcome.
You know, I'm sure infuriating to watch.
Hell yes. Absolutely, thank you.
But I'm never missing another pill. Like, I realize how dangerous diabetes is now. Like, you know, like I said before, I just always thought I just always had more time. And I'm just been very irresponsible in so many ways. And with my health, you know. So, and that's the one thing you should not muck around with, that's for sure. So, yeah. So I have to learn how to eat properly, which is very... Anyway, I'm going to definitely not eat fruit for a while. Maybe some berries or something like that, something with a low glycemic index. And...
No. Shouldn't be eating the berries either, Chantel. Talk to a dietitian, talk to your doctor, talk to somebody about what you should be eating, but no, stop eating sugar, for fuck's sake.
I would have to say, you know, no bread, like none. So yeah, as for eating, I don't know. I mean, being on medication makes such a difference, but there's definitely like really sugary fruits and stuff like that. I'm cutting that out. I was eating a lot of fruit because when I was sick, that's what I was craving, you know, like really cold, juicy.
Yeah, because following your cravings really has just done you wonders in life so far. You've been confirmed to have diabetes. Let's eat sugary fruit. That'll make everything better. Like, just because it's natural and organic and it comes from the earth doesn't mean you should probably have it, though.
Watermelon and stuff, which is very high in sugar, and I wasn't taking my medication, so that's a recipe for disaster right there. So I know a lot of people are going to have a lot of opinions, a lot of suggestions.
Yeah, because you're the one that posted it to begin with for content, and of course we're going to be the bad people for covering the stuff that you put out by yourself, that you posted willingly.
I'm following what my doctor says to do right now. You're welcome to your opinion, keep it respectful, you know. And that's all I ask. I mean, that's all. I don't know what else to say. I'm sharing this with you. I don't know why I was dumb and shared my blood sugar. I didn't think it would be that high.
Keep it respectful. Okay. Are you going to pull down that community post about Charlie Gold? You can pull that down? You're going to pull down every piece of shit that you've written about other people? Every video you've said about other people? Keep it respectful. Okay.
Let's go test with my old machine. Okay. So yes, I have my stand. All right, so I have my old machine. The screen is a bit cracked, but I miss it. I like this machine better. I'm going to use it.
Which, by the way, I'm still convinced, this is my own personal conspiracy theory at least, but she got mad at the rating that it had at one point some time ago, and then she threw it against the wall or on the floor, because, like, how do you crack a screen that badly? If it was like a little scratch or a scrape or something, or, you know, because I don't think a screen should be able to crack that easily. And on top...
Not on carpet, you're absolutely right.
That to have like the actual screen be damaged, because it's one thing to have the screen cracked, right? Like a screen cracks, like the LCD screen underneath that, you know, can still display, but like also on top of that, the screen part of it's also damaged. So suspicious.
To see compare what they're reading with the new machine versus the doctor. So my new machine.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump to whenever she actually gets to the. Does she actually show it?
It's like really.
Okay, so let me find that. I'll be right back.
Oh, screen doesn't even work anymore. That's a shame. I don't.
Okay, so the screen does not work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody surprised? No.
Know what I did to it, honestly.
Again, I have my own thoughts about that.
Well, it's time to say goodbye to that machine, that's for sure. All right, guys. So
that means she hasn't been taking any readings for several months, you guys. Several months.
I guess that's about it. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna read the.
Okay, well, since you don't, I definitely do. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
These don't belong with.
Well, thank you again, Unicorn Pondu. That's so wild how fast news gets around in my neighborhood. Literally had a phone call where my chair asked me, do you know anything about these signs going up on the gates? And I'm like, nope. Had no clue there were signs on the gates at all. I was taking lots of naps today because my body hurts. Within 10 minutes, loud ass family shows up to the pool, ignores the signs, whoever put them up. I think it is probably the landscaping crew, and is blasting a stereo. They really don't care. This isn't like the fucking beach, okay? It's not the YMCA. It is a private pool that is surrounded by condos. It's not cool to be fucking loud around people's private properties, you know? And I'm fairly certain it's one of the guys that's on the board, because he apparently was the one that was there last night making a ton of noise and banging on shit. I can't even with these people. Such fucking assholes. Oh my god, it's only 7:30, so they get 3.5 hours before I call the cops on them. That's it.